share with you my reaction to it because when I first came across it, I thought that FusionHQ was a kind of glorified shopping cart with a moderately clever upsell kind of flow diagram thing, and it's just come a long way from that, and it's much more into the realms of a business automation system than anything. So I'm going to do something a bit bizarre. I'm going to show you how I made the sales letter that you're watching. So this is obviously the video. This is the URL before I've put the site up, and I'm going to probably fumble along creating this, but basically I'm going to show you how I put this sales letter page up actually with FusionHQ itself. I'm going to pause it probably in between the bits where I fumble, but basically other than that it's pretty much real time. Okay, so let's get on with it. So first of all we've got the let me start with that. First of all, we've got the URL here. Obviously I've got a domain registered with hosting on it. I am using my own hosting rather than Fusion's hosting, no particular reason, just that's happened to be where the domain is. You can see on that URL there's nothing there at the moment, and basically what we're going to do is put a kind of a blog up there with a sales funnel on it using FusionHQ, as I said. So in the control panel area you can see you've got all of these headings, and basically they open up the little sub panel things down here, and you can see from this that obviously you can have reports, you can set up different projects or campaigns, however you want to call it. They're various setup things. You can see that it does autoresponder kind of things built in as well. It can handle coupons, and it can handle membership sites and membership levels, and it can handle affiliates and affiliate tracking and multi-split affiliate commissions, and it can pay them with PayPal Mass Pay in that way. The email autoresponders we just mentioned, and then there's the domains and hosting. There you can actually get into FusionHQ's own hosting that they give you, which I think is in the cloud. It certainly seems to be incredibly fast, so it's very high quality hosting, but you can use your own hosting if you prefer, and I think the email is just your own email. Actually, I can't remember. Oh no, that's if you want to run lists, then you've got its own hosting. Okay, as I said, I'm going to fumble with this because I've only been on it like 24 hours. Anyway, you can see I've added the domain. As I say, it's a third-party domain. It's verified for me that it's active and that it's communicating with it, and there we are. So that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to start a project. I think that's what we're going to do anyway, and I'm going to call this FusionHQ because that's basically what it is. And let's just get that to pop up, and then basically it's a wizard kind of thing. It takes you through all of these steps, as we go along. So obviously the first one we've done. I'm going to put my company name in. I know this is not very exciting, you watching me fill in a form, but this is just basically as difficult as it is, and as hard as it is. So you can see just kind of basically what's involved in this. Also, I should fill all the fields in, but for a little bit of brevity, I'm not going to do absolutely all of them. Mainly because I just can't actually remember the phone number, to be honest. So let's just put that in there. So that's basically done. We've got different payment gateways, whatever we can use. So I've got my PayPal account set up there. I'm not using an external autoresponder. I'm using their own one. I'm not going to use S3 hosting. I am going to use external hosting. That's the account I've got already set up. I could add another one, but that's actually correct. That's where I want it to be. That's the domain on that hosting, and the reason why that's relevant is because you can it will actually basically kind of do a cPanel management for you remotely. So however many hosting providers you've got, it will kind of manage the cPanel affair kind of centrally from this place, which is one of the things that I want to achieve with this. Now on this particular site I'm not going to have a membership level because it's basically just selling FusionHQ itself, so they've obviously got their own things. I do need to add a new product. So there we go. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it's nothing particularly hard so far. Right, so we've got the new thing that's not physically shipped. I don't think I need to do that at the moment. Yes, we will. I can change the email if I want, but I'm actually happy with that. Yes, I'd like to be notified. No, I'm not going to add them to membership. I could automatically add them to membership at the same time. No, I don't want to add a payment option. I need a new mailing list, so let's create a new mailing list. Using their own autoresponder, so I don't need an Aweber account or anything. So you can see it's getting very integrated now. It's integrated all my hosting, integrated my email accounts. I've got nothing to give away for free. Not adding them to membership. Don't need to do that, and I don't need another one of those. So that's that done. I will build a content site actually. Let's do a new one. Let's have a blank site basically. Okay, I don't know where we're on the clock now, but it's not very long. So that's that done. Yes, I would. And my subfolder is going to be called Business Automation. Okay, that's that done. No, I don't want to restrict it. It's a sales page, so I want to be able to see it. I won't bother editing the header or the footer or anything like that at the moment. I can always go back and do that. Now it's letting me choose the template that I want to use. So I've got a range of templates that we can pick from. 4 pages worth. It's a bit like anything else, so let's maybe go for that one. I don't know. Let's stick with that. Let's call it Business Automation again, because obviously I'm thinking anyone who's interested in business automation is going to be interested in FusionHQ. Can we describe this? I'm going to call it an e-commerce platform for the minute. Don't need to add a logo at the minute. Don't really need to change anything about that at the moment. Don't need to do another one. Yes, we will have I think we will. So let's add a sales funnel. And let's just try a little squeeze. So basically I'm going to get people to opt in to see this video, is my plan. Yeah, I suppose we better do that. So that's going to go into another little funnel there. I won't need to change it, customize at the moment. Again, we can have another little thing there, because this is a squeeze page. I'm going to keep it very simple. Let's go for that actually. Okay. So basically, obviously, the main thing about FusionHQ is that it's a very technically simple process. As you see, we haven't had to do anything about FTP or blogging or any, plugins, anything like that. It's just a wizard. It's talking to us in very straightforward business terms. I won't edit that in a second. Don't need another one. I'm not going to fill it itself because it's not my product, so I don't need to do that either. And there we go. So let's just do that. We'll upload both bits so we can see it's going to basically put a blog in there, which I've got ready, and a sales funnel in here, which I haven't done. So let's just add that page. So obviously that's going to be blank at the second, and then we're just going to upload all of that. And basically it's creating all the files for me, installing WordPress, installing the sales funnel pages. It's using subfolders, so it's everything else on my domain is staying intact. And the maintenance is a little bit slow, but it's going pretty quick, and in a minute it should all be there. So we'll just wait for that to finish. I don't think I'll bother pausing. Hopefully I won't need to try and think of any jokes to tell you while we're waiting. But this is basically as long as it's taking, which isn't very long. It seems like a long time because I'm talking to you, but basically this is it. So let's just see where we get to. I'm sorry about that little remnant of another program there. It's a download bar, and I can't seem to get rid of it until I reboot my computer, and I didn't want to reboot my computer right now, so it's conveniently overlaid that bar over everything. Anyway, so that's not part of Fusion. It's just a problem with my particular Windows 7 computer and whatever program that was with the progress bar. Okay, so I think we're almost there. You can see it's doing all these files for us. We're not having to worry about anything or work out left or right folders or use FTP programs like FileZilla or anything like that. It's just doing what we asked it to do, creating a blog and creating a sales funnel squeeze page for us. So I think it's almost finished, so I don't want to pause it because I want you to see this as real time as is possible. It could have helped if I'd cleared my thing a bit there. But anyway, so it's all done. So that's happened. Okay, and we just click on finish, and we can see we've got 100% on the bars, and that's basically it. And we're there. So let's have a look now. So let's just this should be the blog. So let's just refresh the URL there. There it is. There's the theme it put in. Obviously, there's no content on that blog yet, so we can just add that in a second. And this should be the sales funnel. So let's just refresh that URL. Sorry, you can't actually see the URLs. I thought I put the bar higher on that. And this is just waiting for me to add the content into it. It's added these default pages for me with modularly intelligent stuff in them already done. Purchase agreement to meet PayPal's terms of service, and basically we're there. So now all we need to do is just to populate it with the content. So let's do that one. So let me just think what I want to do here. Okay, that's the right campaign. That's all correct. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so that's basically that. Hasn't got a category at the moment. Okay, that's that done. That's all fine. Okay, so let me just pause it for a second just while I get the content page bit ready. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so as I said, I'm new to this, so I just needed to check whether the bit I wanted was. I was expecting it to be under manage components of the project, but it isn't. It's under sites. I'm trying to edit the sales letter, so it's under the sales funnel. There is the sales funnel. Then we can edit that, and then these are the default pages it's created for me. And here's the the main sales letters on the front, which is going to be this. There are those extra pages it's created for us. Oops, that's the blog. And then this is the page. So obviously we can do all sorts of fancy, iconic editing of the flow and linking and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to edit this page. So here we are, and then we can basically, you can see, we've got all these page elements here. Again, we're not having to learn HTML or anything like that. And we can just put, whatever we, want to put in there. So this video is going to be one of the things that we're going to put in. Now, unfortunately, I'm making it, so I can't do it quite yet. But that's going to be, what it is. I just put YouTube in there for the second. Don't know the video number, but that's fine. So that's basically what's going to happen there. It's going to come up like that. And actually, that's not actually what I'll do, is it? I'm going to put that on the thank you page. So let's just get rid of that. So let's just do. Oops, sorry. Let me just do a text box. Okay, so I'm just going to write a little sales letter thing. Okay, just going to prove that I can't actually type this, but a bigger heading. Like that. It's all WYSIWYG, not having to learn HTML, things like that. Obviously it's good if you can type, which I'm not doing very well. Let's just put that in. Let's just make that into some kind of heading. Okay, we can style it as we want. I just put my little story in here. Okay, so it's a bit boring just watching me typing, but again, this is just as hard as it is. It's not hard, and okay, so that's basically it. Obviously, you can refine your, refine your sales letter as much as you want. That's a little bit big, small for me, so I'm just going to make that, oops, a little bit bigger. Oh, well, that went smaller again. Okay, there we go. That's about it. So that's done, and let's just OK that. Let's give it the OK button, and let's just put in the autoresponder thing. It wants to go to actually it should be leads, but never mind. That's probably all OK. Let's make sure we get their email. Oop. So let's do a lot different things, to be honest, but anyway, let's do that one. Let's make that correct. Okay, that's basically done. What does it want me to do with the button? Oh, I see. We've got different templates there. Let's. Oh, I see. Actually, wants to physically choose a button. That looks pretty. Oh, that's huge. Pretty sexy, but it's very big. Let's see if it. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, let's change our minds about the button. Well, that's so humongously big. Okay, let's pick that. That's a bit more like it. Okay, so that's basically it. And that's that done. We can split test. So if we want to see if it works, better with a little lead-in video, or changing something about the form or whatever, we can split test it and see which gives us the more sign-ups as we want. Okay, so that's that done. So that's the sales letter, the front page, and then when they say yes, it's going to take them to the thank you page. This is where I'm going to have the video. That's where I made the mistake. Now I'm going to have to go back in and edit the video, because this is the video that I'm making that you watch. So let's put that placeholder in now, because it doesn't want to let me add a video. There we go. It does. Okay. So I'm just going to put a temporary URL in here for the moment. I'll come back and edit this with the actual video once it's rendered. Let's do that one. Oh, we can skin as well, so we have a video skin, so that's quite interesting. Let's save that. That's quite interesting. Pre-start image. Well, I haven't got one, but that would be good. That's all done. Okay, and that's all I want them to do. Actually, no, it isn't all I want them to do, because I want to add the buy button. So I keep thinking it's going to click and do it. Anyway, so that's the thing. Now, actually, because it's not my product, I don't actually want that, do I? I want just a. Do I just want a link? Can I have a link with a button? That's really what I want. There's no files. I haven't got an image handy. Let's just try the buy button again, just see if I can. Okay, that might be it. Okay, so that's basically that done. Okay, it's a little bit small, but I guess that's what we're going to get. So I probably need to go back and get a graphical, make my own image to stick there. So you're going to give me an images? Maybe it'll give me an image. That's going to give me an image. Excellent. So don't we want buy? We want just check it out really. I'll start my free trial. That's not quite right either. I don't know what that one is. So that's a lot of buttons. Let's just go with that. Okay, that's a bit more like it. And we can have a blank space to make it look a bit better design-wise, which is fantastic. Let's give it an extra one. There we go. In fact, we can even just drag that out. I don't need to. So that's fine. Okay, I just want a bit of space there. Okay, so that's maybe that's too much space. Anyway, that's that done. So there we go. You can save that. So let's close that, and we just want to add a page. Actually, I just want to add a link. To be honest. There we go. Redirect URL. That's perfect. Okay, and I'm just gonna go get my URL for a second. So hang on. Okay, so all I've done is just gone and grabbed my affiliate URL. So I'm just going to redirect. So when they go to thinking that button, it will just go to that URL, which is which is my affiliate URL. It's going to plug the link from me as well, apparently. There he goes. Very pretty. And because I don't know how to join these things together. Hang on, let's try. It's quite embarrassing, isn't it? Okay, it's there we go. Okay, why did it want to do one? Oh, it does. Okay, it's just I don't know how to click apparently. How do I drop it now? Okay. There we go. Let's just take that one off. There we go. Okay, so that web one's going to go to the redirect URL. So let me just double check that that's actually that's what that does. So yes one, that's right. So yes one from there. There we go. It's going to go to there. Right. So that's basically it. So that's my whole sales funnel. Obviously, we can make it as comprehensive as we want, but it created these, default pages for me. I've got my squeeze page here. It's going to show them the video here, and when they click the link at the bottom of the video, it's going to redirect them to the actual Fusion sales page itself, so that it can do the stuff. Okay, so that's basically done. Let's just upload that. So again, not having to worry about FTP or anything, or folders or anything like that. It's just going to go there, and that's it done. Yep. And we can just close that, I believe. There we are. So let's just refresh this page. Okay, and there we are. So there's my sales page, my headline. There's my autoresponder thing. Let's just put something in there. I don't know what it's going to do, but anyway, let's do that. And if we click that, that email should go into my autoresponder. It's taken them straight to the video. As I say, I've actually got to go back and put the right video URL in there. And when they finish watching the video, they can click my affiliate link and go to the actual Fusion HQ itself. You saw that come up. Well, actually, sorry, I didn't have the link in there, but go to the actual Fusion website with the Fusion sales page. Now, because I'm logged in, it's actually taken me to the back end, but it would actually go to the to the normal page. So let's have a look at the clock. Okay, so 31 minutes. So basically within half an hour, we've got basically a blog up and a squeeze page. Obviously this is the video that I'm making, that I'm going to put in that slot. Okay, and that's that's the sales page there with the autoresponder list in there. Now if we look back in the sales funnel, let's have a look at our subscribers, and that fictitious email should be in there. Just wait for that to pop up. There we are. Yeah, and there he is. So he's in our list, and we can follow him up or offer him a bonus or whatever we want to do. And he's in there watching the video. So that's it. I won't go on. I'm dragging it out now. But you can see how basically how easy it is. As I've literally had this for 24 hours. You can see how it's divided down very much into very logical places. You can integrate your existing hosting. You can have multiple cPanel accounts. You can create subfolders of blogs and sales funnels and whatever you want. It's got the autoresponder built in. You saw in the sales process that we can have quite complicated upsell, downsell systems, and then they've got their own hosting as part of it as well. So have a look at the the actual page. Well, you're on the actual page, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So that's one of those chicken and egg moments, isn't it? But if somehow you've managed to find this video, like on YouTube actually, and you've no idea what's going on, if you just go, let me just drag this down a bit so you can see the URL. So I thought you could see the URL. If you just go to profitcenterstrategies.com and then just go to FHQ, which stands for FusionHQ, obviously, funnel, FHQ funnel, and then you'll see the page that we've created actually in this video, which is another kind of chicken and egg spooky moment. I've forgotten the name of that science fiction program, but anyway, no, it's not coming back to me. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you later on. Yeah, bye for now.